God is speaking about Caleb, and he gives us some insight into Caleb, and he says this about Caleb. Caleb, he has a what? Say this with me. A what? Different attitude. He has a different attitude than the others have. If you want to see your dream fulfilled, you have to have a different attitude than everyone else around you. John Maxwell says it this way: attitude determines altitude. Attitude determines altitude. In other words, you are going to rise to the level of your thinking. Whatever you are thinking, that's what you're going to rise to. Like if you think you're going to fail, if you think about your dream and you think, well, that's probably not going to happen, guess what? It's probably not going to happen. When you think about your dream, if you think about, I don't know, where am I going to get the resources? I don't think I have enough resources. Guess what's going to happen? You won't have enough resources. If you think you're going to hear no, man, if I fill out that college application, I'm just going to hear no. If I go in and I send that resume off, I'm just going to hear no. Guess what you're going to hear? You're going to hear no. I think this is why Paul, in Philippians 4:8, he said, fix your thoughts. Some of us got to fix our thoughts. Turn to somebody and tell them, you got to fix your thoughts. You got to fix those thoughts that you've been having. Some of you know that person real well, and you're like, man, your thoughts are all jacked up. You need to be fixing those. I'm tired of hearing your thoughts. Keep them to yourself, okay, and fix them now. Fix your thoughts. He says this, on what is true, what is honorable, what is right, what is pure, what is lovely, what is admirable. In other words, he's saying you got to fix your thoughts. So Laura's car right now has a check engine light that's on, and I don't know how you deal with the check engine light. I don't deal well with the check engine light. I want that thing off. Laura's the complete opposite. She's like, what light? That light. And she's like, oh, I wish there were more. It'd just be pretty. It'd just light up the dash. It'd be so pretty. That's a warning light, honey. So I go to my mechanic, and he's like, Brad, it's your gas cap. And so he's like, just turn it. And so I turn it, and the light goes off. Does it stay off? No. Comes back on again. Light's still on. I call my mechanic. I go, hey, the light's still on. Can you fix it? He goes, Brad, this is how my mechanic talks. Talks like this. His name's Kirk. Kirk says, he said, Brad, bring it down. I'll fix it for you. I'll just unplug it. I need a new mechanic. For some of us, you have a check engine light going off in your brain, and the answer for you is just to unplug it or ignore it. And what you need to do is fix your thoughts. You got to fix your thoughts. Write this down. Here's the way I want to say this. If you want a different outcome, you got to have a different attitude. If you want a different outcome, you have to have a different attitude.